All right, this is Artifact 4 for the spring semester for Team 43. The goal of this sprint was to implement categorization automation into the OCR process and various page cleanups and fixes. Felt like this was a successful sprint as we knocked off a key requirement for the sponsor. They wanted the OCR process to kind of find categories and descriptions of items based on like fuzzy lookups, so kind of like looking at data in the past and like not having to be exact matches. So that's how we were able to accomplish this. We'll demonstrate that now. So what I'm going to do is we've already imported it once. We can see the contents here. It's not really filled out. Like this is meant to be broccoli, oatmeal, chicken, ground beef, but like on a receipt it's not really read. I just want to demonstrate how this works. So we'll import it again, and it's not gonna do anything, so I want to show that it doesn't do anything when things aren't improved. But we'll go to the review page, we'll see, here it is again, and the same thing. I am going to delete this because it's going to help me demonstrate something else. But then we'll go back to this and we'll say, we'll delete a couple of these as well. We'll say this is oatmeal, this is ounce, grain, ground beef, pound, and then we'll say this is meat, and we'll save these two results, and then we'll approve this document, and we'll go through the import process again. We'll call this Costco 3, and we'll go to the review page, and here's Costco 3. We'll click into it, and it was able to pick up the oatmeal and ground beef from the previous import that we approved, and had a couple items that we filled out, and the other ones we deleted, and so it's never really seen these items before approved. So that's it. Filled out the category, it filled out the unit of measure, and it filled out the description. And so now let's delete these, and then let's go to the categorization page, and from here we can see a breakdown of all of our OCRs over time. So very helpful for the food truck team to get data and see it through different categories, and they can even click different categories and see the breakdown. I don't know if I have a good example here. Yeah, here's one where there's multiple options, and so it just broke it down further. Also, they can export to Excel. If they needed it. And then some other things that we did in this sprint were some various fixes. Like now we can pin the nav on the side if we want to. The menu, we can now add items and it opens a form and you can close it. It used to be a window over the form and it was just really clunky, so we've improved that. The sign up page, you can now enter a food truck ID, and that will also get an encrypted password on the back end. And then the margin calc page, when you pick items, it does a recursive query. So these are basically recipes that a food truck might build with multiple items in it, but a recipe could have multiple recipes in it. So this now like breaks down those recipes and gets all the ingredients, and it does that through a recursive query. Basically it just joins to itself until it gets to the end where it's just only selecting items of type ingredient. And yeah, so it was a very successful sprint, and thank you.